Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to just be giving you some tips and some advice on college. If you're in high school, about to enter college, or if you are currently attending college, hopefully these tips will help you out. I know I wish I would have known about some of these tips before I started college. I hope you get some use out of these tips and that it helps you out. So if you would like to hear some tips on college, just keep watching. So first off, I would just like to say that it's okay if you do not know what you want to do in life, or you don't know what you want your major to be, or you don't know what you want your career to be. It's okay. So if you're in high school and you don't know what you want to do, it's okay. Just take a lot of different courses and you'll see what you like. I recommend to also do something that you're actually going to enjoy, because it's not mandatory for you to go to class, and so if you do something that you don't like, you're more likely not to attend class. But if you do something that you enjoy and you enjoy learning about, you're more likely to succeed in those classes and in your college career. Secondly, it's very important to know yourself. Know if you're a morning person, know if you're a night person, know if you like presentations, know if you like to talk in front of people. Know all these things about yourself. So when you sign up for classes, you don't sign up for something that you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure. For me, I hate mornings, so I don't like taking morning classes because I know I probably won't want to get up to go to them. So make sure you know yourself so that you can set yourself up for success. Another thing that ties in with that one is number 3 is use the website ratemyprofessor.com. That website will be your best friend. Let me just tell you that, because you type in your school, you type in the professor that you're thinking about taking, and it'll show you all the reviews on the professor. It will rate how difficult the professor is, how difficult the class is, if you have to come to class, if you need to buy the book. It'll give you pretty much everything on that. I recommend that you look at that, even if you can't before you choose your professors, but if not, make sure you look at it before you start the class so that you know what to expect. Also, that ties in with knowing yourself. If you go on there and you see that the professor requires a lot of presentations and you know that you hate public speaking, maybe you can choose a different professor. It gives you that knowledge on how the professor teaches and what to expect in a class so that you can be ready for that. Number 4 is try not to buy books actually on campus. Buy them either on Chegg.com, you can find them on Amazon. Sometimes there's local little bookstores that will sell the books, because the books on campus are just outrageously overpriced. Like, you do not need to be spending that much money on textbooks. And if you don't think you're going to use that textbook ever again after that class, just rent them. It's way cheaper and you don't get a pile of books just piling up that you're never going to use again. Fifthly, I just want to tell you guys that you might feel lonely on campus. A lot of college campuses are really huge unless you go to like a small private college, but it's not like high school where you know like everybody in your classes. It's not like that, and so sometimes you might feel lonely. Don't feel like it's only you who feels lonely, because I'm sure everybody else feels the exact same way. Number 6, make sure you check your emails every day before you leave to school. That is very important, because a lot of times professors either cancel class like the day of because either a family emergency or they get sick or blah blah blah, all these other different reasons why professors cancel class. Make sure you check your emails, because you do not want to go to class, go all the way to school, find parking, get to class and see that there's a note on the door or no one's there. So remember, check your emails every single morning before you leave to school. Number 7, utilize your resources on campus. I know people always say this. We have writing centers, we have tutors, we have pretty much everything you can imagine they have. But it is actually really helpful and really important, because if you're not doing so well in a class, there are people and there are resources that can help you. Go to the advisement center, talk to advisors. Some classes knock out 3 or 4 requirements, so you would never know unless you went to an advisor and talked about it. Use the gym, use the pool, use everything. They have health centers where you can go to the doctor for free, and that's all included in your tuition. So you're paying for it anyway, and so might as well use it. Number 8. I know society tells you and it's expected of you to graduate in 4 years, but sometimes that doesn't happen. I mean, it just doesn't. And sometimes things come up in life where you need to take a year off, or you need to go part-time, or whatever happens. I mean, sometimes you can't finish in 4 years, and I just don't want anyone to feel discouraged, because it's okay. Don't feel like you're not, like you're dumb or like you're slow. Like, don't feel like any of that. Everybody works at their own pace, and that is okay. It's okay. And lastly, number 9. You know, college is not for everybody. School isn't for everybody. That's what we learn, is after high school you go to college. I mean, sometimes that's for some people and sometimes it's not. Don't let the degree label you, and don't feel like you have to go to college just because everybody tells you you have to. If it's really not for you and you have another dream in mind that you want to accomplish, then you go for that. You do it. It's okay. But if college is for you, then I just encourage you, keep going strong, keep doing well in your classes, and never give up. Don't give up. If you really want that degree, it's gonna take work. Do not give up. So yeah, with that, I hope this video is encouraging and it is insightful, and that you can get some use out of it, and maybe you haven't thought about these things, or you didn't even know about some of these websites. I hope that it was helpful for you, and that you can utilize it in your own lives. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy, and we will see you next time. Bye!